What is up, Taurus? Let's see what you need to know in the month of January. Don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you're a hater, please click at the right of the screen because we do not care. We are moving forward and we are looking into what it is that you need to know for the month of January for the Taurus. Okay, so I flipped behind the screen and I'm looking at it right now. The only things that are flipped over are promotion and spiritual warfare. Why do I feel like there's somebody over here coming for your job, coming for your business, coming for your livelihood? What's not seen is you do have favor, fortune on your side in regards to some kind of promotion that I really feel somebody is like actively spiritually trying to block you from obtaining or reaching. Somebody is spiritually on that shit. Like, you're not getting that. I'll be damned if you get that. You can't. I don't like where I got that. Like, it's almost like, I'm going to take it upon myself to say that there could be somebody in a partnership or marriage, relationship, co-parent, together with somebody who doesn't want you to do better than them. Okay? Some of you may be actively facing some kind of spiritual warfare against someone who runs in your pack because they don't want you to get to advance more than they do or make more than they make or childish shit. Okay, we've got Sagittarius, children, and sit still. Okay, so for some of you, there may be a situation that's going on spiritually, okay, specifically for a Taurus, where you're being told you have to kind of endure whatever this is that somebody has sent your way spiritually. The way that you will be protected if you are a higher vibing person is for you to not move or not act on whatever is sent your way. Like, as far as not act out. Okay. For some of you, why is this given? Okay, so this is given like that same vibe of the read that I did for, it was a Gemini read, but it was on Patreon, where we were over there talking about someone sending active witchcraft, spell work, all of the things, like paying somebody, going and doing all these things to try to make you fall down the corporate ladder or to fall down in something that you have been working on building for yourself. Okay, whatever this is that you have been trying to build for yourself or for your children, if you have kids, it looks like there is somebody here who has to hang themselves spiritually or legally. There's something where you may have been a decoy, or y'all know how like on Scooby-Doo they would always make Scooby-Doo be the bait. That's what we were talking about on Patreon. For somebody, like it was a blackout message. We were talking about somebody feeling like they're the bait in a spiritual warfare. Okay, Taurus, it looks like it might be you, baby. It might be you. Okay. Y'all may have actually, I think y'all may have been pulled out of that. I feel like that's probably why somebody pulled this in. But anyways, yeah. So you may have been the Scooby-Doo in a plan much bigger than what you were even seeing, boo-boo. Okay? I hate that you were used for bait. I understand you feel used by the divine a little bit. Okay? And in the month of January, I feel like you're going to still be called to kind of sit there a little bit because of something that you have either endured or something that you're in the process of enduring. Don't act out, don't lash out, because there's something about it. You know, when you see something head on and somebody doesn't want you to see something head on, and then they know that you see them and they start acting, they start targeting you because you see them. Yeah, bait. Okay? There's that type of situation going on in the month of January. Hope it's not you. For some of you, it's either you or it's your kids. Okay? If you have a child reach out to you about a specific, premonition that they may have been given, or a vision, whatever, about something that's been going on, they want you to think before you act as well in that. Make sure that you are operating out of your higher vibrational frequencies. Think before you act, bitch, because that's really what I'm seeing. Because when it's about your kids, I understand how you feel. I understand that you may have to sit with some feelings, okay? But I will tell you can always transmute that shit, okay? You can either transmute those feelings into some kind of financial blessing for yourself, or you can transmute that blessing or that into spiritual warfare where it can come and like really take somebody out and you don't ever have to get your hands dirty. Okay. I'm not going to disclose too much of that information on YouTube, but we'll leave that there. With this lucky number 7, it's like you don't see it right now, but there is a twist that's about to take place in a dynamic that has been going on with that. You're still being called to sit still. Okay? And I know that's not the message that you want to hear. Nobody wants to be the bait. That's like the worst job possible, but it's also the most important. So you may be called to have like that kind of situation go on where you're not going to feel very comfortable, but there's something about it that you kind of need to listen to the call because it's bigger than what you even think that it is. Okay, so you just need to know, and I feel like that's maybe a situation where your faith is going to be tested, and you're going to have that faith of a child. All you need is the faith of a mustard seed. Okay. Anyways, let's see what else you need to know. Month of January. What does Taurus need to know in the month of January? What's coming in for in January for the Taurus? Let's see. Message of concern and thoughts. You gonna be in your head. I'm sorry, boo-boo. Sorry. It's because of that situation, though, specifically. And I can understand it if you're getting a premonition and, like, you know, your spiritual team is letting you know that your child is of age and where they're having to go through certain things and you can, like, spiritually, your kids are having to go through certain things or get involved in certain things that you don't want them to be involved in. I see that you will be a little bit in your head or concerned about them making their own decisions, okay? Specifically, a masculine energy. It's somebody who you are... It could be a child of yours or someone you see as a child or someone who you feel protective over. So that could be a kid, but it looks like a masculine energy, okay? This masculine is very gifted, all right? And if there is somebody who is sending energy towards this masculine energy because of who they are, where they sit, or some kind of status that they have or some kind of protection that they have, like... It almost feels like there is like an entity hovering over this person or this child. Okay, it feels like an entity. Okay, I want to say it started to feel like an ancestor or a ghost, but this is a little bit stronger than that. But this isn't. It doesn't feel like a bad one. It kind of, if it is, it's one that's watching out for them. Okay. If this is the case, they're in January. If you have a Sagittarius child or a Taurus child, okay, or you're a Taurus or a Sagittarius, whatever, I feel like it's somebody that you feel protective over. If there is some kind of spiritual warfare that's trying to be thrown against this child, person, whatever, there is an entity that was already put in place, possibly a Sagittarius or by a Sagittarius, to protect this whoever this is that you feel protective over. Okay. I know you're worried, or I know that you may feel like you want to fight this person's battles or handle whatever this is for this person, but there's some kind of like test. And if it's a young kid, I'm like, how are we doing this? I can understand why you may have your reserve, like be a little bit, you know, feel some type of way about this, you know, child having to go through whatever this is. But there's a part of an initiate. Can kids go through that early? Maybe we're kids and adult. Okay, or maybe you got adult kids. Whatever, maybe. For some of y'all may have adult kids and they're going through certain things and you're having to release control. And it looks like they're going through certain spiritual things that maybe you've already been aware of or you've had to go through. Okay, there's a rite of passage that's happening in this time for some kind of like to conclude a generational curse. Okay. So somebody's concluding a generational curse in the month of January, okay? And I feel like whatever this is, it could have been something that you started. You handled what it was that you could. Now you're being told to sit and allow them to do what they have to do to get through it, okay? I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's the last stage of a specific cycle that has to be gone through. It has to be played out. I didn't even realize this is out to the left of my cards, but it says, in a few months, Libra, and will you marry me? So, if this is an adult child who hasn't been able to settle down or be able to get things right in their love life, I feel like there's going to be something that settles out with that, or there's going to be something that settles out in a contract specifically for this person to where things are going to be made right. Okay? Things are going to be made right for whoever that is. So, I guess some of you needed to know Things will be made right, but you can't put your hands in something. Okay, if there's something that is out of your hands, and you need to allow it to stay that way, because there are certain aspects of whatever has been initiated that have to be gone through. Okay, and I know that's the stuff that nobody wants to hear, but when it comes to these processes, you better listen. I don't care if you listen to me or not. Okay, you can live it, and then you can come back and tell me like a year, 2 years, 5 years later, I wish I would have listened. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, look, I try to tell you. Okay, your advice for the month of January is third eye chakra, your intuition. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Let's see what's not seen. Baby, yeah, you've done your part. Your lesson has been learned. Your cross has been bared. And it looks like you are coming out of a cycle that I feel like you're going to be bringing generations to come out of as well. And I guess some of you may have already had kids, and whatever cycle that you've handled, they've still got a little bit of the residual. You're going to see that play out or finish out. They said this year, so I was going to say in this lifetime, but that was a little bit faster than, I would expect it to, but whatever. Okay, so we've got powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So when you get nervous about what is happening with, whoever this is that you feel responsible for, just go clean your house. Go clean your house. Go tidy something up, or focus on getting involved. Serving others. Okay, giving back to the community, putting yourself in community positions, volunteering, things of that nature. It's going to make you feel a lot better, and it's going to help you with work through those pent up energies, because that's going to present as anxiety. Okay, we've got put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. Okay, so that is what I have got for you guys. Love you so very much, and I will see you later. Bye.